Today is a big day. I have finally reached the effectively terminal velocity of typing, the speed of formulated thought, speed at which you can construct sentences from abstract concepts in your mind, is approximately 150 to 160 in rare cases, but more around 150 to 153 words per minute mark. I can type 156 words per minute, which means I can type faster than I can think. Then I can construct sentences, meaningful sentences. So that's it. I'm extraordinarily excited about this. I've been trying to get here for a very long, well, not actually very long time. I got here reasonably fast. It took me about 9 months, I think. I was on Dvorak. It's difficult to type and talk at the same time, but oh well, I guess it's more interesting like this. I've been on Dvorak keyboard until about the January of this year, when I decided to actually put effort towards improving the typing speed, and well, here I am. It took just approaching it from the basics, and that wasn't a good run. I just trying to formulate sentences again at the same time as typing doesn't happen very easily, but I have the, where is it? I am at 156.16. I just got here today, and just from the experience, making any written notes became astoundingly simpler. I can just offload whatever thoughts I have down on the event buffer in my case, and it allows for some very cool things, because I can just think through some, like how I want to go forward with the development of a program, and then all the thoughts are just recorded, and I need to try to persist parts of it, so I can kind of go much faster in some ways. And in others, it's also just about documentation. So for me at this point, documenting code, for example, is as simple as just thinking about what the function does. So when I think about what the function should do, I just write it as doc comments. So documentation in my code just went up by quite some, because now it's absolutely effortless. Same as theme navigation. I can feel it's slightly faster now, because effectively it's also just typing letters. So I do have teleportation and effective telepathy, which is quite exciting. To get the same place, I guess there's Josh's, there we go. Josh's comprehensive speed typing guide, which is a tiny bit outdated, but the industry, especially on QWERTY, doesn't move that fast, so it's fine. From a guy who types like 250 something words per minute, no, I think 230, 240 maybe, I do not remember, but he's one of the best in the world, and well, 150 pages of pure gold, just how it's done. And then also important is to get in the community of people who do that fast. There is just one where practically all the best people in the world are, which is this one. But the problem is that the conversations are not very high level, so it's only for comparison purposes. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Okay. This one. There we go. This is the community. This is the Josh's speed typing guide. The level of conversation is not very high, but just being present there and seeing how fast everyone else is typing is quite valuable. I guess part of why conversations are quite down there is because everybody just types very, very fast, and they offload their maybe even partially formulated thoughts as text, as Discord messages, as they are. So it lowers down the level of discussion. But if the purpose is to get fast typing as soon as possible, this is a good tool to use. It's practically in any other place, because just the body of knowledge which is accessible there and not anywhere else, especially just specific to your situation, is astonishing. If I weren't there, it would have taken me much more time. Not 9 months. 9 months ago was 90 words per minute on Dvorak. But from there, it's impossible to scale. Dvorak is just not a good layout. So I had to switch off and relearn today the good options, both. This is both keyboards, shortcuts. So I'm on CMac, which is this. Oh, there's no documentation. Okay. Whatever. I think I should be on here. So that's approximately what I have. I also slapped some French tweaks on it. It doesn't matter. That's layout, and it's one of the best layouts today. So if typing, honestly, right now it makes sense to type on QWERTY or on I think it was Canary. So QWERTY, Canary, CMac, anything else just doesn't make sense. Just simply doesn't, because all other things are like either outdated completely, like Dvorak. I can never use Dvorak, just never do it. Either on the cutting edge too much and they're just experimenting. There are no serious gains to be made past CMac and Canary. Everything else is just experimentation for the sake of it, and even if they end up being like 0.1% faster, the risk is not worth it. The number one spot, it will be difficult to find, but number one layout spot is on Fenna, I think it was. He didn't name the video nicely, but this is the 244 words per minute on CMac, and that's still the outlier record. So it's either Canary or CMac again if you're going with different layout, nothing else. I know that's about it. I can type more. It's late in the day. I have my fingers very tired, so I might not be very fast. But in real world situation, you rarely need to type for that long, and on like shorter tests, I go above 200. So if it's like 10 words, I can do 220, 230. So that's more than enough. And then also that's slightly more like simple words than what is used normally, but that's more or less outweighed by the length, because if we take a more difficult word, say but shorter time span, I can still get 150 pretty reliably. So all in all, like it converges pretty nicely. That's very bad time, but I don't know, I'm tired, I'm trying to speak at the same time. It's that's about it. I'm very happy. It was the number chapter of getting better, getting to the point in terms of set of skills I need to have to be the best quant trader I can be. That's another step on the ladder, and there will be many more. The next arc is math. I'm not going to get into it immediately. I have many projects which I'm now in the best spot for finishing. But once I have all my infrastructure ready mostly and all the core foundation is laid down, I will not have to spend that much time, 100% of the time coding, and now I have some additional time not having to practice typing. I wasn't doing it much lately. All of it was just latent progress from coding normally, and time to time, if I have like 5-10 minutes in a day, I would do a 10-word test which makes you go like very fast. So this thing, right, and then it kind of primes you for going faster in normal life when coding, and that adds up. That really improves the efficiency of practice. Considering I'm using computer all day long anyways, just forces me to improve while I'm casually using it, which is great. You really want this, and it doesn't happen by default. Many people who, I don't know, use computer for years on end and type 60 words per minute. It doesn't happen by default. You need to make it happen. So yeah, I'll finish my main coding projects right now, and spend the time which I was spending these days on practicing to type on math. I really need to go deep in math, and face ahead it, I now have a friend who is doing PhD in math, so that will definitely help and definitely will get me better return time. That's about it. I'll see you later.